All right, guys, welcome back to Roleplay. We're going into the final hour here of week number 12 in the town of Corbin. I believe we're getting ready to leave the town, Neil. Is that where we were?
Yep, you guys are getting ready to leave the town.
Okay. So, like, me and Vincent meet up with, God, fucking Oris. That's his name.
Before you guys go, I mentioned one thing I say. The only sticking point in this plan is when we actually get to the city and there is no plague and we have to get him to the tower.
I think we just shuffle him to the plague immediately, or shuffle him to the tower immediately and say, like, can you.
Yeah, just say they're all there.
Or
Right.
maybe we camp outside prior to, so we go first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But when we get close to the tower, he's going to feel the aura of the tower. He's going to possibly know who lives there. We can't just say, here's the tower where all the sick people are. It's actually Dalamar's tower. So we're going to have to do something. Take him by force, maybe. But we can't do it in front of all the people in the town.
If we're in Valesburg and he's there, I'm sure Dalamar can fucking just, like, come and grab him like he did with Abigail.
Ah.
Well, the plan is just to walk him in the tower, guys. He said he is going to see the patients in the tower, so let's stick to that as best we can.
Okay.
You know,
If it
maybe
came down to it, I'm not too worried about grabbing this hunchback old man and just throwing him over my shoulder.
I'm not worried about him.
45.
I'm worried
He's
about
not
people
battle.
seeing. I'm worried about the townspeople seeing us do something. And
Well, I'm pretty sure you get him like really close to the fear aura before he says anything.
we'll deal with it when we get there. We got a long journey ahead of us. I think we can improvise as long as everyone agrees to not kill the poor guy.
What about you come and sleep him and we just like bring him in?
That'll only last for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, but that's a couple minutes walk.
We'll deal with it when we get there, guys.
Alright, alright.
Let's me and Vincent will go meet up with him, and you guys go ahead and set foot. We'll be right behind you.
okay, we take off.
All right.
Okay.
I mentioned to Jeff before we leave that I will not say anything on this journey.
Other than not making it awkward, I think that's a good idea.
Yes. All right.
Okay. So you guys start off on your journey. Let's bring up the map.
Along the way, I'm going to explain to him that the plague has just started, and they're trying to keep it under wraps so it doesn't create panic. So it's important that he doesn't tell people that we're on a mission to go cure a plague.
Not that panic is wishing for plague. If panic sets in, then people just it's
They'll
bad.
spread it around, man. They'll spread it around all over the
Yeah.
place.
It's bad to have panic. I agree. We should keep this secret. You're a
All right.
smart man. You know that.
Thank you. Been told that.
As we walk in front of them, I feel sad about him being so nice. And I have remorses about the alchemist. I say that to Brigger.
Maybe you shouldn't
and
have
mumble
killed-
stuff again. And mumble stuff about my dead fairy pet.
Okay.
We
So
bond
you
over
guys-
it.
He doesn't
well,
bond over the death.
No, he does. Yeah, he's not bonding too much over that. No,
But the ferret and the bear!
you murdered him. You
He
used your
murdered
ferret
his
to get.
bear too, he tied him up to a tree.
Hence why you're not bonding. You tried to get money out of it, and he mistreated his bear, and you both killed your animals.
He doesn't know that. Alright, whatever.
Well,
Can we
maybe
roll-
someone
can we
tells
roll
him.
for bonding?
Yeah, roll for
Can we
bonding.
roll for bonding?
For the two of you,
Yeah.
or between you and Oris?
No, between
No,
us,
us
because
two,
we're walking
yeah.
up front.
You guys can roll for bonding.
Yes.
All right, you guys opposed charisma checks.
Oh
What is-
crap.
D20
Gregor
plus
has
charisma.
crazy good stats.
D20 plus charisma.
Yeah.
My charisma
Brigger, your charisma
is
is
10.
15,
23.
23.
Oh god, I'm so screwed. God damn it. We're
Abigail,
going
you
bond.
feel fairly bonded to Brigger. You feel like his story is compelling and it's entertaining, and like, yeah, Brigger's a really cool guy. Bregger, you find Abigail to be slightly irritating, and she won't stop talking about her ferret in a way that just kind of, you're like, oh, that's nice.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Were they looking for like matching numbers there, Neil, or what was
No,
that?
just a high is good.
Oh, okay.
They both wanted as high as possible.
Gotcha.
I guess it
Okay.
wasn't really opposed to charisma checks, but
Wow, that's actually a really, really interesting story, Abigail. Thank you for sharing
Thanks.
that. That was great.
I'm glad you like it. Maybe I should tell it to you again.
Yeah, cool story.
I'm sorry, bro.
Tell it again.
And suddenly the two voices start to wane, and we cue on me and Vincent walking with
We have a
the priest
montage.
Horus.
Okay, so you guys, I keep putting up my map and then putting it away. You guys are on your way to, actually, you get to Drecknall, the tiny ass little shithole of a village. Kind of pleasant though, but shithole of a village. And you guys get there, it's nighttime. Oris asks if you guys pay for his room.
Yes, of course.
Okay. He says,
Good. You don't have very much money. All that I have I give away to the poor, so it'd be great if you could, cover my costs of travel.
You're under our protection, sir. No worries about it. In fact, I will make sure that you make it through the night just fine.
so you guys get to Drecknall. You're, hanging out at the inn. Uncle Oris, he drinks a little bit, not a lot. He gets a beer and slowly sips at it through the course of the night. So the rest of you are sitting around at the table, and Oris is sipping a beer when two guys walk in that look really fucking sketchy. They're both like dressed in black armor with black cloaks. The hoods are all the way up, and you see they're both carrying swords and bows.
They walked into the bar thing.
They walk into the bar and head right over to the bartender.
I'm going to look at Abigail and say, Abigail, take Uncle Oris to his room, please.
But I thought we weren't with the party.
I'm gonna intercept that speech in mid-transit, pull it out of the air, and be like, Vincent, we don't know these two elves.
Vincent, you're drunk.
Tugabud, please take Uncle Oris to his room.
As you wish. And I'll ask Sir Oris if he's ready to go upstairs.
Where did I want to go upstairs? I just got my beer.
We can bring it with you. We can bond over some stories if you would like.
Let me ask the bartender if I can take my beer upstairs.
Oris, I would really appreciate it, as a man under my charge for protection, that you would go upstairs now, please.
Okay. You don't have to be mean about it.
I tried to
Okay.
not be mean about
Goes
Uncle Oris.
upstairs.
Get your ass upstairs.
Yeah.
So I escort him upstairs, and
Okay.
yeah.
Then I just sit there sipping my apple juice, watching these two very closely.
Okay. So they talk with the bartender for a while. And yeah, he, well, that's not the fucking hell. Never mind. They talk with the bartender for a little while, and then they step back outside. What do Bregor and Abigail do during this time?
I'm sitting there kind of just eyeing the two men, ready to attack if we need to, but just
Yeah, I'm
chilling
trying
and
to
drinking.
use my detect noise ability to see if I can detect what the hell they're saying to the bartender.
Your detect noise is... Oh, okay, it's only 40. So you guys can't make out anything they're saying. They step out.
As they
And-
step out, I'm going to follow them, by the way.
Okay. So Vincent walks out with them, and
And
as
I'd
you,
like to go to the bartender.
Okay, you walk up to the bartender. Vincent, as you step outside, you see that they're standing right next to the door, and as you step out, they stop talking and just kind of stand there.
Okay. I'm going to like it's outside and we're facing like the rest of the town, I guess, or whatever, right? Just buildings and shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk like 10 feet out and then go find a wall to lean against that I can now watch them from. And I'm going to idly sharpen a dagger, basically.
Like, so they're basically, if you open the door, they're standing right next to the door. So you just kind of like walk across the street to a wall so you can like
Yep.
lean against it and watch them.
Yep.
Okay, it's pretty conspicuous.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. They kind of lean in towards each other and whisper to one another. What did you want to ask the bartender?
I'm gonna ask the bartender, what were those people asking you? Who are they?
They said they'd rather not say. And they paid well for their silence, too.
Hmm. Can I pay more for the unsilence?
He shakes his head and says, sorry, kid. I'm not looking to cause any trouble here.
All right. So I'm gonna go lean in. Like, is the door closed?
Yeah. Unless Vincent was born in a barn, which he wasn't.
All right. So I'm
certainly
gonna
was
go
not.
like, I'm gonna go right next to the door and try to listen in from there.
Okay, there's too much noise happening in the bar for you to hear
Ah,
anything that's
okay.
happening outside. So the two guys are just standing there, talking to each other.
And I'm mean mugging the shit out of him from across the street.
Yeah. And eventually they split up, and one of them walks down the road one way, and the other walks down the road the other way.
Is either of them heading towards where Oris would be?
Oris is in the bar.
His room is in the bar?
Yeah.
So they're walking away from the
tavern
bar,
bar in combination.
Yeah. They're walking away from that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll cross the street, walk in, and sit myself down again and have some more apple juice.
Okay. JP, you're upstairs with Oris. What are you doing?
I mean, I guess I put him to bed. I don't know. I hand him his beer and ask him if there's anything else he needs.
Yeah, I was hoping we could keep hanging out with the people downstairs. Why did we come up here?
You want me to bring? What? Let me go downstairs and check to see if everything is okay. Then I'll come back and inform you.
Okay.
All right.
Gregor, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm just sitting at the table, just drinking.
Just drinking?
But I'm not getting drunk. I'm getting buzzed. I'm like a 4 out of 10.
A 4 out of
That's
10?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna stay.
Okay. Tuttigub, you come down. Actually, hold on, Abigail. Is there anything else you wanted to do before Tuttigub comes down?
No, it's all good.
Okay. Tuttigub, you come downstairs.
I'll go over to Vincent and say like, what were those two? What they want?
Don't know. They are definitely interesting characters, but I could not get a purpose out of them.
Yeah, I asked the bartender, and he got paid to keep to keep quiet. I don't know if we can convince him to do otherwise. I said I could give him money, but he said no thanks.
All right. Well, the priest wants to come back down and continue talking, so I'm gonna go get him because it seems to be they have left. So
Yeah, that's fine.
all right. So I go upstairs, bring Oris down, and hand him his same beer and say, "Have fun."
Okay. So you guys continue to drink, and you guys don't see the strange people again for the rest of the night.
All right. I will not drink any on this particular night, and
You're not drinking tonight?
not drinking tonight.
What's wrong with you, Tuttigub? You don't act normal.
We're on a mission.
Suddenly, you take missions seriously.
I do when we're escorting someone like this.
I think I'm gonna get drunk tonight.
Sure.
Abigail
have fun
gets
with-
drunk tonight.
Have fun with that. And then I'll walk over to Vincent and be like, "You on watch tonight, or do you want me to take watch?
I'll be on watch.
You want some help?"
Yeah.
All right. So I'll stay up with Vincent. Wherever he's gonna stay. Vincent, do you want to stay downstairs?
We can stay down here till we put him to sleep, and then we'll take him up.
Okay.
And I be partying.
Sounds
All
good.
right, so Abigail has a great time. You meet some local people. You all have a chat. You hang out. It's all good and fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Vincent and Tuttigub, you're being all responsible, keeping watch and whatnot. What are you doing, Bregor?
Like I said, I just keep drinking, keep that 4 out of 10 buzz going,
All right.
and eventually I will get my own room across from Tuttigub and Vincent.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully. Nothing actually happens. But next morning comes around. Vincent and Bregor, Vincent and Tuttigub, you didn't sleep at all, right?
Correct.
Right. So you're pretty exhausted, but you're party adventurers. It's nothing you can't put up with. So you head out, and everyone's leaving during the day. Everyone's like, getting up in the morning, walking out to whatever fields they're at. So it's kind of crowded streets initially. When all of a sudden, Tuttigub, you feel a knife sliding into your back.
And I'm in the bar still? Where am I at?
No, this is the morning. Like, everyone's gotten up and is, like, heading out for the day, right? So you guys get up, you head out for the day. Everyone that's, like, it's the 8 o'clock rush, or I guess 6:30, 7 o'clock rush hour. People get up with the sunlight. You guys are outside. You're walking down the road towards whatever town's next. There's a bunch of people walking around. It's kind of busy right now. And all of a sudden, you feel like a knife slide into your back.
So is he getting stabbed?
Huzzah.
Well, that's usually what it feels like when you get stabbed.
No,
Well, I
he's-
meant slide
So-
as in someone put it against him or someone stabbing him.
No,
pulled
it's
the
like
back
a
muscle.
full-on stabbing,
Okay.
a backstabbing thing. I need you to
Okay.
make a save versus death.
Okay. And what is that? Just a D20?
It's a D20, no modifications. You want to roll a 9 or higher.
18.
Oh, easy peasy. You still take...
Knife fucking heals you. Like, that feels great! Ah!
It hits the spot. He needed a good scratch.
I'm alive!
You take 3 damage. Stupidly enough. Minimum.
All right.
so
So I immediately just turn around and grab the hand that just tried to stab me.
Did stab you.
That,
Okay. Well,
that did stab me, but not very well.
Yeah. Well, at this point, we're going to enter combat. So,
Okay.
The second that
Understood.
happens, I'm pulling my sword out and hacking away at shit.
And just so we're clear on this, are Breger and Abigail ahead of us, or are they with us
Yeah.
right now?
they're ahead of you.
Okay.
do we see it?
No.
I mean, we're trying to stay where we can see them.
Right. But you were
walking back and
walking
forth,
ahead of them, and he got stabbed from behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tall.
But when
Well,
they
that's
turn
not
to fight,
true.
right?
I mean,
when-
if they turn to fight, you're not going to know unless they shout out, "Oh my God, I've been stabbed! Please help me!"
What was that?
And
Because
all
you're
I-
not just like 5 feet ahead of them. You're, like
Jeff, roll for initiative.
someone rolling for
Reap
initiative.
was that?
3.
I've been stabbed.
All right, you got party goes first.
So I immediately
Right,
turn around and
right
grab his
there.
hand.
Okay. So you just turn around and you make a grab. There's a guy there. He's probably, I don't know, almost 6 feet tall, fairly burly.
Is it
Make
the
a
same guy
roll
from the
to
night
grab.
before? Are we able to notice that?
You never got a good look at him.
All right. What am I rolling
What's
for?
this guy wearing?
This guy's
There's-
wearing just normal everyday clothing.
All right. What do I roll?
D20
Hey, buddy.
plus 2.
7.
Okay. You make a wild grab for him and miss his hand entirely, completely.
All right.
And he curses under his breath. Vincent, I don't think you even know what's going on.
Well, he would have shouted that he's been stabbed, so I...
He said he just turned around.
Yeah, I just turned around, man. I didn't
Let me
shout.
just put it this way. When the two of us are walking a guy, and he spins around and makes a grab for someone,
Uh-huh.
my military training, I'm going to say it kicks in pretty good.
All right. Fair enough. Your
So in
training.
one pretty awesome move, I pull out my sword, and I decapitate the guy.
Okay, so you just turn, pull out your sword, and swing it at him.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
23.
That is a hit. It is not a critical.
D12 plus 5?
D8 plus 5.
Nine.
you hit him for, oops, yeah, for 9 damage. So he stumbles back, blow slashing him across the chest a little bit, and curses under his breath. Oris turns and goes, "What's going on, guys?"
Fear not, priest. Shall protect you from these assailants of the night.
Do we hear that with our elf ears?
No.
God
You guys
damn
are
it.
trying to remain inconspicuous. You're not expecting attacks from behind. So you guys keep walking on. No one has made any commotion yet. So the guy drops his dagger, pulls out a short sword from his side, and then from either side of you guys, arrows start raining down on you. 2 arrows that attack each of you. Vincent, no. The arrows kind of like rain down and miss you guys. So
I actually
let's start
swipe one out of the air too, by the way.
Chop it in
Swipe
half.
out, So some archers appear on the sides, start shooting at you guys. They're on rooftops, actually. They miss all their blows. The guy that dropped his short dagger and pulls out his short sword lunges at Tutagub towards his belly and stumbles on the way and doesn't even get anywhere near him. Party's turn.
Okay. I'm going to... So the guy lunges at Tugabutt, and he's just wearing civilian clothes. He's been slashed in the chest, but he's just got a short sword, right?
Yeah.
I am going to try to remove his arm from his body
Okay.
that's holding the sword.
Okay. Roll to hit.
28.
He removes the arm.
Yeah, that's a double crit. 3d8 plus 5.
21.
Okay, you remove the arm and sink, and your blade cuts down into the hip after that, and the arm flops to the ground, and the guy just tumbles to the side and starts bleeding out everywhere. Tutagub,
Do we
Do
see
we
these
see
people
the rain
that?
of arrows?
you see the 4 archers.
Right. So there's 4, and you said they're on top of buildings.
Yeah, 2 on each side of you.
So all. Is there any difference between any of them, or they all look the same?
You can't. I mean, at the quick glance that you get in the middle of battle, you can't tell the difference.
Sure. So I'll just look at one of the archers and say command fall.
Okay. Saving throw versus spell. He passes his saving throw. He
Fuck.
does not fall.
Oh, I should have got 2 attacks, by the way.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with your second one?
You know what? It's because it's a proficient in a sword. I guess there's nothing I can do. I can't throw my spear at this turn, right?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So you cast a spell at him. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay.
Did we notice anything or still nothing?
They haven't shouted out yet. You guys are still kind of...
Alright.
Well, I guess at
I
this
did
point,
have to.
someone sees the dead body on the ground, or sees the commotion and starts yelling. So at this point, you guys would hear the townspeople freaking out about the battle in the street.
I say, hey, Bregard, do you hear anything?
Yes, I hear that. It sounds like screaming.
Oh,
Yeah, it
fuck,
sounds like
here we go
danger. I
again.
think we should turn around.
Let's go. Let's go back.
Let's go shoot Dudagub.
It might be another snake wrapped around his stomach. All right, so we start heading back towards
Okay.
the screams.
You guys start heading back. The archers jump off the roof. They were on so the roofs are peaks, right? So the archers had come up one peak and were shooting down at you guys. But once they see their friend get chopped in half, they turn around and run.
The archers are running.
On rooftop, or they jump down? You said.
They go down out of sight.
Oh, okay.
So there's 2
Okay.
archers on either side of the road. There's a road leading this way. Buildings. Archers were on the sides. They hop down off the sides where you can't see, and they're gone.
Okay. I'm going to frisk the guy's body and see what I can find.
Is he alive still, or no? Did Jeff kill him?
No, he's dead.
Okay, so he went for the arm chop off, but then he cut off his body as well.
He sunk the blade deep into the guy's hip waist area.
Well, I want to just immediately be like, Oris, can you save this man?
1. Oris walks up to the guy and goes, "I think I can," and starts murmuring some heal spells. And the guy, like the patch, like the wound stitches up a little bit, and the guy like barely opens his eyes and goes, "What?"
Sir, you attacked us, and the only reason you're alive is because we need to know why.
He kind of like mops his head and goes, "I thought I was dead."
Mops his head with his one good arm, right? You were dead, sir. This healer has brought you back, and we'll let you go on with your life, but you need to provide us with some information. Why were you attacking us?
He looks at you guys and says, and then he looks over at his arm, sees it missing, and starts screaming.
I'm gonna slap him.
Okay.
D20.
Not too hard, Vincent.
It's not a hard slap. It's just a 5.
Okay. You like lightly on the cheek.
Get your shit together, man. You attacked us. Tell us why.
He just kind of stares at you, like a kind of like a I'm not talking sort of stare, like a.
I'm gonna take the sword that I have.
I'm going to grab Oris and spin him around and be like, you shouldn't need to see this.
Yeah.
Or says, "I've seen worse."
I'm gonna take my sword, and I'm gonna poke it into this area of his other arm, and I'm gonna
sorry, I didn't see that. Could you go again?
right here
Okay.
where
Of the
the
arm that exists, or
shoulder. Yeah, his only good arm.
Okay.
And I'm going to press in a little bit and say, I'm about to make you
puts
in.
a hand on you and says, "What are you doing? Don't
It's
hurt
okay.
the guy."
It's okay. I'm interrogating this scum. He tried to kill us.
You're
We need to
hurting
know.
him. Stop! He's already lost an arm. He can't hurt
Yeah,
us anymore.
I understand that you.
I'm going to go up
I
and grab
understand,
Oris
Oris.
and be like, Oris, come back. Let Vincent do his job.
We have to.
No, that's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. He's already down. Elves, you get here at this point.
Well, he's not down just yet, Oris. I'm gonna make him into an earthworm Jim. Hang on.
What? I
Now,
don't...
you'll start talking, or you'll actually be wiping your ass with an incredibly flexible leg movement that you have not yet learned, but will have to learn because you won't have any arms.
He just kind of... He gives you a look that says, "I'm not going to talk."
All right.
He plays the look game, huh?
Yeah, he kind of goes,
You're really not gonna say anything at all. And he just says nothing at all?
yeah.
All right, Tugabutt. I need you to walk Oris about... How loud do I think this guy can scream? Probably about 200 yards down the road. I'll be right there with you in a moment.
Oris, there's dead people over there. Let's go help them.
Of course, like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Murder is wrong. He attacked us so you can defend yourself, but now he's down. You can't keep hurting him. It's wrong. It's against the rules. John doesn't like it.
It's not murder. He tried to stab us in cold blood
You
with a knife in
can't
our
finish
back.
it. He's dead. He's down. You can't keep doing this.
Oris, he tried
So
to
as
stab
I
us
show up
in
there,
our
I
back.
say,
No, don't. No. What?
I say nothing.
No, you can say whatever you want. Jeff can't tell you not to.
No, she
Or
started to
Vincent
say
can't
something, and I yelled that at her because I'm like trying to explain to this old man why it's not okay to be stabbed in the back, and she's like, and I'm like, no.
Okay, so that's what Vincent said.
I start doing my prayer
Yes.
movement.
Okay. Or goes,
It
Elf?
goes like this.
"What are you guys doing here?"
I say, we were traveling down the road. We heard screams, and we came to see if everything was okay.
You gotta tell this madman to stop. He's trying to stab this innocent.
All right, I'll tell you what,
this
Oris.
person.
Please
I'm
don't
gonna let him
stop
go.
it.
I'm gonna let him go because you're right. You're an honorable man. You're a priest. He is disarmed. There's no reason for me to kill him, even if he tried to stab my friend in the back and is
Okay.
withholding
So you've
information
had
about
like your
people's
sword
back.
kind of like in the guy's arm a little bit, and you've turned like because Oris is
Yeah.
up a little way. So you turned your head and you like stab him this way, and all of a sudden you feel like the sword move, and the guy's like doing a back roll, and he's like gotten up and he's running.
Yep. And I said, he's running off.
Mm-hmm.
And Oris, what is he doing?
Oris is just kind of standing there like, "What the fuck is going on, guys?" Except it's more
So-
like this. "What the fuck is going on,
Right.
guys?"
I'm gonna give Tugabutt a look that says, "Hey, you should walk with him forward."
All right, so I'm just gonna grab Oris How tall is he? You said he's like 5 feet tall, right?
He's like 5'4" with his hunchback.
I'm just gonna literally pick Oris up and start walking the opposite direction.
Okay. The way toward the way that you're headed, or the way that you guys came from?
West, because I assume Jeff is walking east to chase this guy.
No, I'm not chasing him.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just wanted to. So you're just walking the other direction with him. I'm gonna quickly throw my spear at the guy's back.
Okay.
Oh, no.